Is this a voting precinct?
Yes, it is.
I'd like to vote.
Excellent. Do you have ID with you?
Okay, so today I'm here to vote out Diana Degette. I'm gonna vote for this Milot Kiros. I definitely don't want any more immigrants here. It's too much. However, the bombing of infants, that's a little too much also. Degette never did anything for me. I've wanted her out of here for years. Definitely, I don't know, definitely not Bennett, get rid of him. I don't even know. I guess the Mexican, right? Seligman, that says Jewish, no way. Guess you just have to keep going for the immigrants. I don't know.
It is still going to take a lot of Coloradans by surprise to see that the woman who inherited this seat from Pat Schroeder, a legend of American politics, and who was a vocal progressive for years, even if she stayed as somewhat of a backbencher in Congress and wasn't very prominent, that this is how her career ends tonight, with a bit of a whimper.
And look, Kyle, the way it began was when Pat Schroeder retired and she was considered the younger, more progressive candidate who was going to take the torch. Well, tonight, 30 years later, the exact amount of time that Pat Schroeder held the seat, she is now handing the torch, not willingly, to a younger, more progressive candidate.
Yep. Not by choice. And that's how it ends for Diana Degette. Phil Lipoff, thank you very much.
The irony is I had never heard of this woman. I had never heard of this Milot Kiros until yesterday, right before I cast my vote. I knew the primary was yesterday, and I was like, okay, let's see who's going to try to primary Degette. And then I saw, okay, she's got a primary challenger. And I looked at it, and her opponent wanted to end military assistance to Israel, a military arms embargo, and it's called what's happening in Gaza a genocide. Okay, that's enough. Didn't even look into the socialism. Didn't even look, and I've been a socialist for years, and I follow national politics very closely. Didn't know anything about the socialism or the Democratic Socialists of America, that connection. So that was the funny thing about it. And the more I looked at it, after the vote was cast, the more I looked at it, okay, this looks pretty good. And then I watched her speech, and I saw that Sanders endorsed her, and I watched her speech, and she looked pissed. There was emotion there. It was an emotional thing for her. It's a big victory, but she looked angry, and that's what you want, because if you're not angry, then why the hell do you want to do this? And what else was I going to say? Oh yeah, in 2018, Degette had a primary challenge, this Indian woman. I had to look it up, Rao, and I believe I voted for her opponent, because I've wanted to get out of there forever. But there was something, it just wasn't enough. I did vote for her, but I wasn't happy about it. She worked as an attorney, and something that she did, I didn't like it. But Milot Kiros, I mean, this woman will be the first female president. I'll predict that. Or, if she wants to be like AOC, she will be forgotten by history if she becomes another AOC. It's her decision.